Ace Frehley is best known for being the original lead guitar player in Kiss, for his iconic spaceman persona, and for his world-famous laugh. Not many people know that Ace also played bass on quite a few Kiss tracks. So today we're going to take a look at some Ace Frehley bass lines. Parasite was one of the first tracks Ace wrote for the band, and he ended up playing bass on it. Now, this didn't have much to do with musical skills, it was just the way Kiss worked. Ace played bass on some songs, Gene Simmons played guitar on others. Ace probably demoed the song and played bass on it, and it sounded cool, so why redo it? Either way, nothing particularly fancy here, just doubling the guitar riff. But it's an Ace riff, so it's real fun to play. Next is Getaway from Dress to Kill. Getaway features a more driving bass line with the bass acting almost like a lead instrument while the guitar holds down the main riff. In the verses and choruses, the bass underlies Peter Criss' vocals with some cool little runs. I've been trying to get away, to leave this Super fun to play, and once again, all composed and performed by Ace. Rock Bottom is another track written and performed by Ace. The bass is simple and just doubles the guitar, but again, it's fun to play thanks to Ace's great sense of rhythm. If you know Ace Frehley, you know he has a very rhythmic riffing, often based on few notes with different pauses and accents, just like Rock Bottom or Parasite. Not many people know that Ace used to compose part of his guitar riffs on bass and then translate them to guitar. Bass is fun, he used to say. Sometimes I'll pick up a bass guitar and start fooling around, and I'll write a riff that really sounds good on a regular guitar, because you think differently when you're playing bass than when you're playing guitar. So that might be one of the reasons behind his iconic riffing. Shock Me from Love Gun and Rocket Ride from Alive 2 also feature Ace on bass. Again, the bass mostly doubles the guitar. Classic Ace, tight, groovy, and to the point. Kiss's 1979 release, Dynasty, features 3 songs written and performed by Ace. One is his version of 2000 Man of the Rolling Stones, where the bass just doubles the guitar. They just don't understand me at all. Way more interesting is Hard Times. I just love the way the guitar and bass bounce off each other in the verse, while Ace's vocals drive the melody. In the street, we had to take it with friends around. It's just one note for the most part, but the pauses make it feel rubbery and alive, pure Ace energy. Another great track is Save Your Love. You were my woman, and I was your man. The verse features a great bass line that fills the spaces left by the chords and gives the song his trademark sci-fi vibe. It's really creative and shows Ace's out-of-the-box thinking. Ace performed on one more Kiss record, Unmasked, and wrote 3 songs, again playing bass on all of them. On Talk to Me, during the verse, you can hear how Ace uses the bass to place strategic notes here and there, giving space to the vocals and the guitar before locking in with the rest of the band for the chorus. It's very interesting to hear how Ace uses the bass to underline the vocals and create dynamics by basically removing parts of the bass line when he's singing. The same approach shows up in Two Sides of the Coin.
And then some girls, but they don't tell you, they just want a whirl. It's kind of...
The final track Ace recorded for Kiss was Torpedo Girl. This time the bass takes center stage with a funky, almost Motown style riff. You probably wouldn't expect that from Ace Frehley, but again, it's really cool, driving, and fun to play. I really like the songs on Dynasty and Unmasked, partly thanks to the dry, almost disco-style production by producer Vinny Poncia. Ace didn't really play much on any other Kiss record and soon launched his solo career. He's released a bunch of albums under different incarnations, and sometimes he still plays bass on a few tracks. One really worth checking out is Genghis Khan for his Anomaly album. I really love how the bass drives the instrumental verse with a single bent note, pure groove and rhythm. Ace Frehley was a great guitar player, not in a technical or shredding sense, but as creative musicians with an incredible sense of melody and rhythm. He had a unique swagger that made everything he touched sound cool and rock and roll. And he was an incredibly influential player that inspired thousands of people to pick up a guitar and play. He will be missed. So yeah, I wanted to make this video as my little personal tribute to Ace. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.